Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, probably going to be going over the 2022 roadmap from the developers, just real quick on live, in case anybody has any input or questions or anything about it, just to go over it again. I thought it was really interesting. I'm glad they put it out this week, as there's not too much going on this week, really, just normal stuff. So I'm glad they put that out this week. It was pretty cool. Also, I'm going to start trying to do more with Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Switch, so I need help from some people to do it, and I need y'all to like tell your guilds and stuff so it can make it like give me some motivation to keep doing it. Like I'm going to try it for a few weeks or something. Like I'm not just going to do it once and then cry about it or something. But tell your guilds and stuff if you're on Switch that I'm going to start trying to cater to Switch a little bit, like separate videos and stuff, maybe about their Soulforge and their world events and stuff. As far as like I get information from somebody else and then I can't show it exactly, but I'm gonna try to help Nintendo Switch people a little bit more, a little bit like separate videos and stuff, so it doesn't get in everybody else's way. Except for the spoilers, I'm gonna keep that the way it is. But yeah, that's mostly what's going on today. You know, world event, we'll do some of that. Cardio, talk about the Gems of War developer roadmap 2022, and Nintendo Switch Soulforge. Try to give you some advice there if you're on Nintendo Switch, just real quick. Like I'm gonna look at what you guys got in your Soulforge and I'm gonna try to make it its own video like next week. I didn't have time this week because of the developer roadmap that kind of took the place of what I was gonna do. But let me click my stuff here and get in the chat. Hey David, Canberra, Reynaldo, Elgin's Toy, how's it going? Thank you for joining me. Appreciate y'all. Alright, I got that. Let's get in the chat now. On that. Like I had, I think Feedle. He's been helping me a lot on Discord with information and video ideas. Like he's on Switch, so he can give me the information from Switch and stuff like that. So shout out to Feedle. Big help there. That's what's cool about Discord. My name is Sinnycool, and then it's the # and then 3157. I'm pretty sure if you want to send me a friend invite, and then I can invite you to the server just to give me video ideas and private messages or post stuff. Like if you see the developer roadmap before I do, like Neo did, like that was a big help too for me to get that out as soon as possible because I don't stay on the gemsofwar.com or the forum like all day and all night, and they posted it at like 5 in the morning. But him posting it to the Discord, like, let me do it within 8 hours instead of, like, a day or two, like, probably what I would have noticed. Okay, I got that. Sorry, guys, setting up here still. Some things I can only do once I go live, so sorry. I have to wait till I'm live to do some of this stuff. It won't let me do it beforehand. But let's start with the cardio, something I can do pretty easily. Go with, Chad, Fiona, MVS. Shout out to Chad and Fiona, aka Glorfindel, our final MVSs. Let me get this on. One more thing, come on, stupid computer. I know I got like 5 tabs up. Just be nice to me. Don't forget to hit like, appreciate that. You can make the number go up right now if you're a lurker. I want to see that number go up. I can watch it. We can all watch it together. You'll be a freaking legend. Why am I not in the live chat? I already clicked on that. Come on. Alright, almost done. 30 seconds or less. Go live chat. There we go. Okay, we got Hap, Elgin's Toy, Reynaldo, David Canberra. David says I'm back and made a live stream. Woot woot. Reynaldo says I play on Switch. Nice. Elgin says hola. Hap says hola. How's it going? DC United, hey, what up, man? Moderating Dragon God, howdy, Sinnycool, and back-to-back MVS. Howdy, Sinnycool, and all the sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike. Gotta activate lurker mode myself. In case you haven't already done so, please do leave a like and sub. Appreciate your consideration. Costas. Oh, another thing I meant to do, I was gonna like put in the global chat. Like I have ideas all the time of how to like help the channel and stuff. I was gonna go on like the global right before I go live and just say, hey, I'm going live or something. Maybe I get a couple extra people if I did that every time I was going live. Just go in the global chat of PS4. Like, help your PS4 brother out, you know? I'm like, I don't know how many people... I know Rob does, but how many other people do PS4 Gems of War content? Like, be loyal. Be with your PS4 guy, you know? We're on the same platform. Help a brother out here. Chad's here. Chad with the 5 to sweat pants count. Afternoon, evening, Sunny, and Sinners. Thank you, Chad. Chad with the 5. He's a freaking legend. Everybody say thank you to Chad. Appreciate it. Helps the channel keep going. Motivational and supportive, like a bra. And helps a lot. Thank you very much. Keeps my boobies from bouncing all around, my moobs. That support there. So he is the conductor of the train. He's got it out of the station and on the tracks and moving. That's a big step, a big deal. So everybody thank Chad. Shoot some party balloons at him or something. Do a little the streamers. Do your party favor thing, whatever they're called. Shoot the ribbons in the air, release the balloons. For Chad. Clip bomb. Do it. Someone else haunts 001 pushing new vids. Oh, really? Yeah, I always thought that would be... It's kind of annoying, right? But I'm only going to do it like every once in a while when I'm just going live. I'm not going to, like, spam the global every time I put out a video, but I figure, like, before I go live or something. I don't want to do it, like, during the live, though. I would do it right before, and I forgot, so I'll try to remember tomorrow. I guess if somebody else wanted to do it, they could, but then you might get some... Yeah, I don't want anybody to get, like, backlash for it, because not everybody loves me, so... Surprise, surprise. You might get into a fight in the chat if you promote my channel, so... I would probably just say it and then just run away, you know what I mean? I don't want to sit there and wait for somebody to say, you suck! I'm not watching your... You suck! Yeah, Professor. That's cool. But yeah, Reynaldo, if you want to help out with the Switch info, I'd appreciate it. Just do I prefer like a Discord private message for any ideas or any information. Even like what Neo did yesterday, a private message probably would have been cool. But it got it out to everybody quicker, so no, you know, that was good. It was all good. But yeah, the roadmap, did y'all check that out and everything? Pretty good information. It's what they're working on. So let me, we'll just go over it real quick again here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll just read the short sentence that has the good info and then, like, maybe speculate on what they got here. But the sentence that has the most info in it is the depths below will feature some some improvements to how we can interact with delves in the underworld. So they're gonna, once they release the depths below next month, it's gonna feature some improvements to how we can interact with delves in the underworld. Does that mean we can do more than 3 turns a day or something? I mean, could be. Could be. Maybe they'll do the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing. People, I feel like we come up with good ideas about how we could do the delves better, how they can do the delves better, and maybe they listened. So, whether it's being able to do as many turns as you want down there, 24/7 instead of 3 a day, that would be appropriate, since I put out that secrets video about how to load delves. Like, now 2 out of the 5 things won't be right anymore, you know? They always do that to me. So I can see that happening for sure, which I would not be complaining, but it just happens to me a lot where I put out a video and then they change things and then the video is not relevant anymore. Like the metal trick. As soon as I put out that, they either fixed it right before or right after I put that out, or within a certain amount of time. It's annoying. Sometimes I don't I'm not checking to see if a bug still works every single day, you know what I mean? So they could have fixed it a month before I put that video out, and I wasn't checking every day to see if they fixed a smaller issue. So, but once I put the video out and then a bunch of people try it and say it doesn't work, then we know. And I did try it like a week or two before that, and it worked. So I didn't go into it totally blind, just guessing, but other people had told me about it and how it works and stuff. That's how I even knew about it, because other people told me about it. The medal trick for the world event where you can use the medals, and then you still get them Monday, even though you used them already. You like kind of get free medals for medaling troops and stuff. You still get the seasons on Monday, no matter what you do with the world event ones. That's how it was. It was like a bug though. It wasn't supposed to work like that. So they had fixed it in a smaller issue at some point, and I don't know if it was before or after the video, but it had worked for me a couple weeks before I made that video, or else I wouldn't have mentioned it in the video. So I can see that definitely happening with the Underworld too. Like, ooh, you can, remember, guys, you can load in 3 delves a day. So, I can definitely see them changing that, which would be a good thing. You could do as much as you want in the Underworld, man. Why not? Why do they restrict it to 3 a day anyway? Like, I get it. That should be a thing that disappears after a while. Like, that's fine. Up to a point. Now that all of them are out, let us go wild down there. Why not? So I did my adventure board. Let's do the dungeon, then we'll get into world event and Soulforge for Switch. If you're on Switch, I'm going to just go over the troops that are in there and tell you which ones to craft in what order, if you should or shouldn't, and all that good stuff. So I think Feedle sent me what troops are there. I can't go to my Soulforge and show you, but I can go to my troops, and all that. So, let's go back to the chat, see what's up. Crisp Purpose, how's it going? Professor says nope, going live. Hey, is a great idea. Bring it, LOL. Right? King is here. What up, King? Professor, Costas, DC, Hap, Reynaldo. Chris Purpose. King says, hope they just make the Tuesday faction more than a day. Yeah. It's either going to be that, or we can do them infinitely, I feel. And I feel like Commons and Mythics are coming at some point. It's kind of strange that they don't already have Commons and Mythics, right? It's just rares through Legendary. Like, why'd they pick that? What up, Glorfindel? Reynaldo says, I tried doing a full run yesterday, made it to 300 before I had to crash, but I work 8 hours a day too. Dude, I had the glue eyes last night on my faction. I had the freaking glue eyes. I was struggling to finish it. That happens to me like every Tuesday. I can't wait till they change it. I don't know why with the faction. Like, I never have problem with anything else, because like the world event you can do all week, right? The class event takes like 10 minutes, so you're never struggling to finish it at 12 midnight. It's like super easy. The pet, the same thing, 3 to 5 minutes, the pet. Then the weekend events, you got 3 days, so you're never like struggling at night to try to finish it before you fall asleep. But I feel like the faction assault on Tuesday, even though it's not hard and you only have to go up to like level 90, that still takes a certain amount of time, because you're doing like all the battles from like 20 up to like 80 or something. So that's a certain amount of battles, right? That's like whatever, at least 20 battles you got to do. Getting harder and harder each time. So even if it takes 30 minutes, when I'm tired at night and my eyes feel like glue, and I've only done half of it, and I have to do like 15 to 20 minutes of faction, that's like always when I'm struggling at, like, oh, I'm so tired. Should I? But I gotta finish this. I can't not do it, so I always end up finishing it. But I'm on like level 90 at the boss, like waking up like, oh, I'm still playing? Okay. And I'll like do like a fight, and then I'll wake up a little bit, start playing again. And I crash out right when I'm done. Forget to grab my rewards too, yeah, get them the next day. Imperial Topaz, how's it going? I think I'm on... Okay, let me go over here. Right there. Okay, got that. Yes. Let's go back to the little blurb here. So, the depths below will feature some improvements to how we can interact with the delves. Like I said, I think that's either infinite turns or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I hope it's not just that they're going to be redoing all of them on the weekend, because they're already doing that, and that's not any new information. Like, they redid the Nexus, and they're going to... I think it's Blackheart this weekend. Has anybody looked at Terran's World, like today? On Saturday it said the Black Cart, and then somebody else said something else, and then I wasn't sure. But let's do a little bit of world event while we finish talking about the roadmap, and then I'll get to the Nintendo Switch recommendations for Soulforge. All right. Always collect. This is one event where I collect every time I get a new reward because you get tokens. Any other event, you don't have to do that. You can wait till the end to collect your rewards. But this is the one event where you want to collect them as you go. Like every time you get a new reward, collect, collect, collect. So you can get those tokens. It's probably the only event where you do that. You collect your each stage every time you get, especially if it's a token. And then we're going to do rarity order, alphabetical order. There is some intricacy, I think, I think Gargantuar or something doesn't, his points don't increase. So if you're going like super duper high and you're a 1%er, then there might be a slight intricacy with between Gargantuar and Garnock maybe. But if you're 99%, don't worry about it. Just do rarity order, alphabetical order, lowest level, tier 2, do your share. That's 99%. This was just a team I was messing around with for fun. It's not... I wouldn't recommend it. I'm doing Rowan for my recommended team, but this was just for fun. So let's do like 2 or 3 with this team just for fun, and then we'll do the real team. Alright, I got my badge, my medal, and Anu. So the depths below will feature some improvements on how we can interact with delves in the underworld, including some expansions for the treasure hoard. Expansions for the treasure hoard. So the treasure hoard is your hoard level and quality. Is that what they're talking about? So hoard level is how you gain stats. More stats for the specific faction while you're fighting in there. You get more stats, right? So your quality is your chest level, how much rewards you're going to get. I wonder what they're going to do there. Maybe give you an option to buy potions or something to increase your stats even more. I don't know. What could that mean? Does anybody have a guess? What do you think that little sentence means there? Including some expansions for the treasure hoard. What does that mean? Anybody have a guess? Expansions for the treasure hoard. Maybe you can buy potions with chaos shards or something? I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball here. If anybody else wants to spitball what that could mean. Oh, we got an extra turn right here. Might as well, right? Take green. Finish them off. Alright, what are y'all saying? Clip Bomb says, yeah, I fall asleep during delves too. Trey Bobuff with the 3. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Everybody say thank you to Trey. Shoot off the party balloons. And the streamers. And the noise makers. Get out the silly string. Shoot it all over the place. Get out the water balloons. Fill them up and slam them on the ground. You know? Get a pie. Slam it in somebody's face. And say that's what you get. Yeah? Do all that. Trey is the spotter. Chad is the conductor. He got the train out of the station and on the road. He has the hat. He's got the levers. He gets to decide how fast we go. Trey's the spotter. He's the last line of defense. He's the extra eyes. He has the map and the whistle. He's a legend, just like Chad. They're both legends. Literal Sinnycool channel legends. Chad and Trey Bobuff, literal Sinnycool channel legends. In the house. Ask for their autographs. Get them to sign your boobs and your butt with a pen. If I saw Chad or Trey, I'd want them to sign my boobs. Garnock. Elgin says, sorry, trying to lurk for a bit. One of our chat mods on the other streaming platform is giving out bogus info. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What up, King DSP? Imperial says, at Trey, love that little character you used, right? King says, we are struggling. Who's struggling, man? You need help? I can help you. We have 2 kings here, yeah. DSP and Forever. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like when we have multiple Chads. Got multiple kings. We got multiple Matts and Matthews and Joshes and Joshuas, I think. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's do brown so it like leaks into our weapon maybe. Ooh yeah. That's doing the most, being extra. Min-maxing that mana. Min-max it. And you just loop them to death. It's lots of entangle. It's not the best team, but it's fun if you like Yasmin. If you don't have 2 Yasmin, you can throw on a Sylvanamora. Let me show that real quick. In case you just are bored of Rowan, that's literally the only reason to use this team. If you're bored of Rowan, that's literally it, because Rowan's way better. So if you don't have 2 of these, which I totally understand because it's a Mythic, drop that, go base rarity, throw on a Sylvanamora, then you gotta switch up your order here. You gotta like throw this at the back and not worry about it so much, and then go like this. Because otherwise, you're totally blocking your Yasmin if you throw this up top. So you pretty much just have a 3-troop team here. This guy's just here to, you know, be your 4th man. Get class experience. Use your class. Fire it off if you need it somehow. But, so not ideal. And I don't even know if my banner would be the same. I forget. We got double brown, purple, minus yellow. That still works. I'll show this one time, because most people probably don't have 2 Yasmins. Some lurker out there is like, yeah, but he's using 2 of the same Mythic, man. He thinks this is the best team ever? No, it's not. He sucks. He obviously thinks this is the best team ever. Forest Troll, though, he might be one of the best troops you could use in this event. Forest Troll and Rowan. Now we can blow up the bombs if we want to. Explode a column. We got this. We got this. Now we got this. Now we go with this if we got it. And we could try to get it back. There we go. And we go again. Try to get it back. There it is. Do it again. See what I mean? It's all about like entangling, keeping yourself safe while using a Mythic you don't get to use very often. That's not the best choice. Alright, so here we have 2 epic choices. We're going to go alphabetical order. So F is before R. Fist of Zorn. Let's do the real team now. Rowan. Where you at? Where you at, girl? There she is. I think double, right? And then the weapon is Elemental Bow. Everything here is available right now. Everything here right now. Forest Troll, event keys. Rowan, event keys. Elemental Bow, Soulforge. Everything available right now. Then for your banner, we got a lot of blue. We got multiple greens. and then we have no red. So it's probably going to be, what's it called? The slime? Is it called the slime banner? Ooh, bang, slime banner. Archer class, yeah, you could do archer class. 50% start, green storm, instant kill. I don't know if you can do that though, since being way down here, but yeah. Or you could do, like I said in the video, you could do like Corsair or Frost Mage or something. But since, yeah, you might want to be an elemental too, so let's switch to elemental. Just so we can have the full team as elemental. In our, or is it? Maybe not. Elemental? Elemental, yeah. So we'll make ourselves an elemental too, and then we can get the most out of the bow when we fire it off. I don't like mixing and matching. I'm going to go all in. If I'm using a weapon that does a certain thing, I'm going to go all in. It's usually what I do. Alright, here's the real team, the best team. What up, Maka Felix? How are you? What kind of bogus info are they giving out, Elgins? I'd be curious to know. Curious. But yeah, I understand if you don't want to say, call them out, stuff like that. Let's get green and brown. Guarantee. Hit me with skulls, but that's the beauty of the forest troll. He has skull damage reduction. And then he can also hit them with skulls and entangle them. But most likely you're not going to need any of that because Rowan hits so freaking hard, harder than a Mythic. They're all just going to die in one shot, so no big deal. Alright, Solzara is the higher rarity. It goes Mythic, which is light blue. It goes Legendary, which is orange or yellow, whatever you want to call that, gold, something like that. Then it goes Purple, Epic. Then it goes Blue, Dark Blue, Ultra Rare. So that's what I mean when I say rarity order. The highest rarity is Mythic, which is light blue. The next highest rarity is Legendary, which is orange or gold or yellow or whatever you want to call that. Then it's Purple, which is Epic. Then it's Dark Blue, which is this. You want to avoid Dark Blue. You want to go with the gold. Go for the glory, go for the fun, go for it. How does it go? Go for the glory, go for the score, go for it. Connect 4. Is that how it goes? Let's get brown. We'll get up this. Hopefully you can do something here. There's not very much green on the board though. But hey, screw it. We still got it. 178. 2 shots. Get out of here. And I'd also probably switch my, like, right here. Probably for this team I would do a guard medal, I think. Help the Rowan to hit a little bit harder. Ooh, what'd I have there? Pet gift. This one's almost worth it here. Like, if you need event keys, I would say. I wouldn't concentrate on, like, the glory and the gem keys there. But if you need 20 event keys, I think the value of the keys there is more than the 400 gems. So, not a terrible one, honestly. I know I usually poop on things like this. But I think this one is actually, if you add it all up, like how much it actually costs for like 20 gem keys, how much is that? Then 20 event keys, how much is that for gem value? I think it's actually a decent deal here. But I'm not going to do it. But I think somebody out there who needs event keys bad. I think, right? Like if we go, I can't even do it because I have so many keys, but I don't even know how much they cost anymore. Like how much is like one event key? Isn't it like 15 gems or something? So that's like 300 gems. And I know gem keys are 10, right? Cyan, yeah. So if this is 10, right? I think it's 10, right? For one chest. I don't even remember. I've keys for so long. I haven't seen the gems in a long time. Then you go back to the offer, and if you do the math, so let's say the gem keys are 10 gems a piece. That's 200 gems, right? We'll say the event keys are 15 apiece or something. So that's like, what, 300? So if you add those together, 300 plus 200, that's 500. That's more than 400. And you get 20 glory keys, so. But it's also like buying, like doing that, and that's not recommended, so keep that in mind as well. Like, most of the time I don't recommend going into the chests and spending gems on opening chests. So it's almost like a middleman type of way to do that, which not recommended, so. It's just like a little bit of value there. Instead of opening chests with gems, you could do this and get them for a little bit less, basically. So it's up to you here. I'm not going to do it because I'm not even considering opening chests with gems. But if you were, this would be a little bit cheaper way to do it, I guess. I think. But I bought the pet because I think I need it. And then let's go back to the Elgin's toy with the freaking 10. You're a legend. Elgin's toy is also a legend of the channel. You know, have her sign your boobs. Stuff like that. Get the Sharpie out. Elgin's is the Van Damme karate kicking bodyguard necromancing voodoo goddess of the train. Appreciate it so much. Everybody say thank you to L. Appreciate that. The Elemental Blow Fund makes some enchanted wind. That's funny. I said Elemental Blow in like the, it was either the spoilers or the preview. And then Mistralis has enchanted wind. And, you know, the Queen of Farts type of stuff. The Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Farts. Elgin's toy. It's work stuff, not Gems of War related. Volunteer mod, sending people off to the wrong place. Oh no, that sucks. That's what you do to like a new guy. You tell him, hey, go do this, and it's like the wrong. You send him on a wild goose chase. Tell him to get the left-handed hammer. You know what I mean? Go get the left-handed hammer, buddy. Go get that left-handed hammer. I need it bad right now. Hurry up, too. It's in the building. 3 buildings down to the left. Just walk in and say Bill sent you, and you want the left-handed hammer. And he's got it. Bill. Fred's got it. I'm Bill. Go 3 buildings down, 1 over. Through the second, third door, up the dock, and ask for the left-handed hammer, and tell him Bill sent you. Ask for Fred. You know what I mean? Let's do the, let's do this before I forget. Oh, I was doing a Doomed Blade Phoenicia. It's kind of weird because you change red, which you don't want to do when you're doing Phoenicia, really. But it's like to finish them off, not to... You don't want to do the Doom Blade before the Phoenicia. Phoenicia does damage based on how many red gems are, like, on the board, right? So you don't want to, like, change them away. But if it's, like, finishing them off. So, I don't know. It's just a team I was trying at some point. To have a Firestorm. But thank you so much, Elgin's toy. Bulging Biceps Bodyguard Van Damme Karate. Jan says, I've always thought the mythic color was cyan. Yeah, that's probably right. I'm not good with, like, the name of colors. It's the grape one. The grape. The mauve. The apple cinnamon. It's the apple cinnamon troop, guys. The mauve apple cinnamon. I just say red, green, blue, yellow, you know what I mean? I'm a ding-dong. But you're right, I think it is cyan. I think they even mention it in the game, like they call it cyan. The developers do, so I think you're correct. I think a gem key is 9 gems, and it's... Yeah, right. A gem chest is 10 gems. I guess you have to be out of glory to spend gems on glory chests, right. Glory, you have to be... Yeah, that's true. I don't think you can even buy glory chests with gems, can you? It's just glory. I don't know. I don't think... Has anybody ever been out of glory all the way? That'd be weird. Glorfindel and Fiona with the 5. Thank you so much. Unclips top and wiggles. Come sign my boobs, baby. Get them moves out. Get the marker for the moobs. Sign your name right here. Don't mind the hair. Or the third nipple. The nip slip Janet Jackson. Justin Timberlake them moobs. Glorfindel is a legend. Fiona, you can just tell because the team is named after them. So, if you didn't know they were a legend already of the Sinnycool channel, just look at the name of one of my teams. It's their name. Well, it's their wife's name, so, you know, it's a husband-wife combo. Just like Tom and Danielle. We got a few of those as well. The husband-wife combo. That's always cool. I know you're not gonna type in you're not gonna type in sexy girls when you're searching for Gems of War if you're a husband-wife combo. You already got it. You don't need to type in sexy girls on the internet. That's an inside joke, by the way. Probably between me and just like one other person, maybe two. Maybe I'll explain it. Anyway, I was looking at the tags for Gems of War, and it was really funny. Because I have like TubeBuddy, so I can look up, tags for Gems of War, like Gems of War Beginner, Gems of War Best, Gems of War Tier List, Mythic Tier List, Gems of War Soul Farming, Gems of War Gold Farming, right? There's all these tags, like keywords, like SOE or whatever, Search Engine Optimization type stuff. And it was funny because it was Gems of War stuff, like, there's like 20 of those in a row, like Gems of War Soul Farming, Gems of War Gold Farming, Gems of War Best, Gems of War Beginner, Gems of War... Then it was Sexy Girls. And then it was Gems of War this, and Gems of War that, Gems of War Delve Guide, Gems of War 2022, Gems of War Live, Gems of War Forum. Right in the middle, all by itself, was just Sexy Girls. I was like, what? That confirms it. That's crazy. Gemma Jameson's gonna make her own channel, I'm telling you. The idea, Gemma Jameson, that I did like a year ago, that I've created a monster now, but let's not go further down that path. My fiance is gonna make her own channel, Gems of War. I'll be the brains, and she can be the voice. I think I'm gonna do that one day, and I'll call it Gemma Jameson, like G-E-M, you know? Gemma. Like a play on word. You know, I love my play on words. Sinnycool, Gemma Jameson. I love to do the little play on words type of stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a new channel, and I'll be shouting it out every day like it's not, you know, like, everybody check out Gemma Jameson. And then I'll have my fiance on the mic, like on the headset. I'll just tell her what to say. I'll be playing. Because she don't know how to play. Like, she don't want to know how to play. I would have to bug her to do it. She doesn't care about YouTube or Gems of War or anything. I'll just, like, write her a little script. Do, like, the shortest videos I can so she can do it, you know? So it only takes, like, 10 minutes out of her day. Here and there. Maybe once a week. We'll see how quickly I can get to, like, almost 2K. With that new channel. I could start a fight with myself. That'd be awesome, dude. I'll start beefing with Gemma Jameson. And then I'll have her, like, tell everybody I suck. We could start a beef. But it's really just me between myself. That'd be sick. I really think I want to do that. Thank you so much, Glorfindel. Unclips top and wiggles, come sign my boobs, baby. What up, Supernova? Glorfindel says, here comes the obligatory Knockers of War for educational purposes. Knockers are highly educational, after all. Chad's back. Good. We need you. We can't do it without you, bro. You gotta be the moderator. Appreciate that. I might just fire off the, yeah, why not? Just for fun. The only bad part about having your Phoenicia at the top, as you can see, and this is just an experimental team from like a year ago, is she can then die. But we still have very very good firepower here. It's all good. We got the Doomed Blade. We got the Mirage Queen. I think we're gonna be okay. I hope so. I don't think I've lost a pet battle in a long time. Blue. Let's be careful so I don't do it on video. Guess I'll just take the red. Get up the Mirage. There's a brown. I guess. Alright, now. I think I finish them. If not, even if they kill my hero, I'm still gonna win. Foregone conclusion. James Cartwright's here. How's it going, James? Clip Bomb says, out of coffee, made some Earl Grey tea instead. Sounds good. I like tea. I like coffee too, but I don't know. Sometimes, you know. Anyway. More toilet talk. Let's go back to the world event and go back to the roadmap developer. Anybody have any thoughts on the roadmap 2022 thing? Gotta get our token again. Keep up on your tokens. Another badge, so now I got more power. Gargantuar is the choice here. We need to go out to our medals, because now we have another badge. Want to keep up with your badges and your tokens and stuff, so you're more powerful. And Gargantuar is the cyan. King Forever says, sometimes I use Staff of Storm with Phoenicia and Pet Rescue, so if she dies, I could summon her. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Never thought of that. Once again, I get stuck on the world record teams, and even though that one wasn't it, but that's a good idea. I need to be more open-minded. I think I'm very closed-minded. Need to stop being that way. It's hard. Been that way your whole life. Change it up. Chad has half and half. Imperial says, having Tully's coffee here. Love the taste and aroma. Ah, I've got cream and sugar here. Professor says, I think the map is a cool idea. Keep people engaged with previews. The map. What up, Rain Man? I'm about to go over your Soulforge, man. I want to finish up the roadmap thing, which I keep on being, skipping all over the place like squirrel. Alright, the depths below will feature some improvements to how we interact with delves in the underworld, including some expansions for the treasure hoard and plans for adding extra troops and maps to existing factions. Oh, okay. You mean like different layouts? Like, you know how you go into a faction and it has a certain layout? I don't know if that's what that means, but... Or like, does it mean overworld, like a whole nother thing? Probably. I think overworld and then commons and mythics for... I think that's the easiest two things they could do. And give us unlimited turns. Unlimited turns. Those things sound like simple and easy that they could just do. Turn it on, whatever. Turn it on. Let us have infinite turns in the underworld. Boom. Put out a common and a mythic for every faction that's currently out. Boom. Easy. Make an overworld. You got a underworld. Why not make an overworld? Like a heaven or outer space or whatever you want to do. A different dimension. Who knows? So then you can make a second faction for each kingdom. Like, I don't know. Some factions have 2 mythics. Why not make 2 factions? I don't know. But anyway, maybe that's what that is. There's more too, along with our continued overhaul and upgrade to the game's UI. So they've been saying they're going to upgrade the UI. And you should see the game from back in the day. So they've definitely done that over the years, so they're gonna keep doing it. It's cool, but sometimes I like the older stuff better. Like, I don't know. I don't need the graphics to be crazy good. I've never been that guy. I don't see a new game come out and I'm like, man, those graphics are awesome. I gotta play it. Other people say it, and I hear them say it. Like, dang, look at those graphics, man. I'm like, I wonder if the game is good. I wonder if the mechanics are good. I wonder if the story's good. I'm not like, wow, look at that realistic blood and water. Clouds in the sky. The skybox, yeah. Say skybox. That's makes you sound smart about video games. Look at that skybox. Forest Troll. Then they put out like each month what they're going to be doing. So the next update is in May. Right now it's April. So May. And I wouldn't like go hard and fast with this. They could change it up, I bet. But Roadmap 2022 May 6.3 update, depths below. That's obviously a faction related update, it sounds like. They even said it themselves. Alright, alphabetical order between Epic. So F is before R. Lowest level, they're both the same, so. Then June is 6.4 update, Legends Reborn. I have no idea what that means. Does anybody have a guess as to what Legends Reborn means? Other than you guys are legends and you're reborn? Other than that? Legends Reborn. Trying to think, man. Makes me think about legendary troops, and they said like some of the names of the stuff that it's not going to be like, you can't just think Legends Reborn and then guess at what they're going to do, because you know how it is. Sometimes they just call something and it's just a very little detail to the update, and it's not really, you can't tell what the update's going to be about based on what it's called all the time. So probably shouldn't like go too hard at Legends Reborn, even though it kind of sounds like they're gonna like overhaul old troops. That almost sounds like what it is, but I bet you it's not that. Like, let's make these troops that we put out 8 years ago, let's make them reborn. Like, that's the first thing I think of, but I doubt it. Because some of the troops, man, they put them out 8 years ago, and they've done little nerfs, little you know, they buff some here, they nerf some there. Keep wanting to say twink for some reason. They buff some here, they nerf some there. But maybe they're gonna really take a look at like some of the older troops from 8 years ago, update them. I don't know. It's all speculation. Then a new kingdom, Hellcrag, in July, which is probably going to go kind of like the Nexus went. So a kingdom pass, all that stuff. Same way the Nexus went. That's my guess anyway. They could change it up once again. Every time you think you know what they're doing, and you kind of got a formula and like a plan, you're planning ahead for something you think they're going to do because they used to do it that way. That's when they change it up. So don't think they're going to do it exactly like the Nexus, because they don't keep, like, even though they did 34 kingdoms the exact same way, and everybody's saving up their gold keys and their glory keys, thinking, yay, now I can use all these gold keys on these new troops. Nope, then they switch it up. After 34 kingdoms doing it the same way, on the 35th, they switch it up. So you never know what they're going to do, but I'm going to guess it's going to be similar to how they did the Nexus, since that just happened a few months ago. So, like a new kingdom, new faction, all that stuff. Maybe a new class, not sure. Then the 6.5 update in August is Dragon's Path. That might make some people whip their panties off and spin them over their head like a helicopter, because it has dragons in it. We like dragons, we like archers, we like sexy girls. Rockgar the Guardian is not it. Fist of Zorn. Then September, Broken Spire Kingdom Rework. That kind of sounds like Legends Reborn, but not. they're specifically going to rework Broken Spire. Didn't they do that with Pan's Veil or something already? Like, kind of? A while ago? They reworked some Pan's Veil troops, I think it was. So maybe they'll just do something like that. Entangle them. Oops, I should have did a different color. That's bad. Bad gameplay here. 9. There we go. Then everything after that is kind of ho-hum, really. So, we got the 6.3 update, 6.4 update, New Kingdom Hellcrag, 6.5 update, Dragon's Path, Broken Spire Kingdom rework, and then October, November, December, kind of ho-hum. Just Halloween, anniversary, holidays. Like, there's no juicy stuff there. Maybe for their anniversary, maybe they'll do, like, Vault all month or something crazy. I don't know. But that is the Roadmap 2022, so let's get back to the chat, and then we'll do the Nintendo Switch Soulforge, which I'm gonna make. It's not gonna be a live stream next week. I'm gonna make its own video for Nintendo Switch, the Soulforge, and then I'm gonna link. I shouldn't put this idea out there before I do it, because you know why. But just for the Nintendo Switch people here, I know Reynaldo, Rain Man, Feedle. I'm not gonna say all the names because then I'll forget people. Neo, not Neo. I don't know. All the Switch people. Next week, starting next week, I'm gonna try to do a video where I take a look at your Soulforge troops and try to put them in a certain order for you to tell you what to craft, or to save all your keys, or maybe there's a weapon, or like I do for everybody else on Weekly Preview. I'm going to do that for Switch, like a short video, like 8 minutes or less, going over the Soulforge for Switch. And then I'm going to link my old video for your guys' world event and stuff, like, at the end of that video. So you can just click on it. I'm going to try to put it out, like, Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. But, you know, trying to just tell your guilds, though, and make sure, because I'm very numbers motivated, and if I get unmotivated, I'll stop doing it. But I'm going to give it a nice couple weeks trying it. If it's sitting there with like 50 views or something, then I'll probably quit doing it, honestly. But because like most people that watch are probably PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox, right? Because that's 4 out of the 5, and Switch probably has the lowest amount of people, but it's still a nice chunk. It's probably like an 1/8 of the player base or something, but just guessing. Ooh, I'm out of sigils. But if we can get 100, 200 people to, you know, that'd be cool. That'd be worth it to help y'all out. Ooh, Journey. Let's see what y'all are saying. Then I'll go to the Nintendo Switch stuff here for a minute. It won't be long, so don't worry if you're not Nintendo Switch. Elgin says I like Earl Grey, but I think I might like Lady Grey a bit more, and as I'm typing this, I realize how it'll be taken, but oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what can we do now on the game? I did Adventure Board, I did Dungeon, I did World Event, I did the Pet. Did I do the Pet all the way? Yeah. I just gotta collect rewards. The Chocolate Bunny. Next I'd probably do Vault, really. That'd be my thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a certain amount every day before the next Vault event. I'm trying to get rid of all my Vault keys. I know that's not... Some people need certain Vault, troops from the Vault, so they save them up or whatever. I'm not on that time right now, but... just use Zul'Goth, because if I got it, I might as well use it. It's what I need to think when I'm doing Guild Wars, though. Keep that same energy in Guild Wars, Cinny. If you got it, use it. Glorfindel says, I think the devs have kept it a bit ambiguous on purpose. Either that or they just don't know yet themselves. Exactly. Rainman says, nice, timestamp it if you can, please and thank you. For sure. We'll try to do it to where I remember. James says, interested in the new kingdom with new troops and new class, hopefully. Yeah, the Elementalist class was, like, talked about for such a long time, I feel like, and, like, what are they gonna do? Like, what class? Like, Wargear? Construct? There are typings out there that don't have a class yet. You could go look at all the typings that don't have a class, and you could kind of, like, speculate from there. Whatever typings don't have a class yet could give you a clue. I'm gonna do purple. Ignore the skulls so we can get this done quicker. Fireblade them down. Because it's fun. Yeah, new class would be great. Elgin says, Glorfindel, yeah, that's pretty standard to just be a wee bit vague in case the wheels come off something. Same with, like, the dates and stuff. Ooh, 18 event keys. I guarantee, like, all that stuff probably won't fall in the months that they say it will. They're gonna do a 6.3 and then the very next month do a 6.4. You think that's really gonna happen? It might. Depends how big the 6.3 is. But for them to do a major 6.3 update and then do a major 6.4 update the next month, sounds like a little bit too much for what they normally do. Usually the updates are separated by months, not just 1 month. So that sounds ambitious. So that's why I keep saying, like, I don't know if all this is going to happen exactly when they're saying. Even the first thing on there could go from May to June. 24,000 gold, 120 gems, 4 event keys. That's pretty nice haul. Supernova said, I thought of a fun team. Reynaldo says, I thought they meant they would add new delve rooms. Rainman says, ooh, that could be, Reynaldo. Maybe like certain themed rooms. Like they have treasure rooms right now. Maybe they'll do something. Maybe like a potion room where you can grab a I don't know. Rayman says, even though we are about 7 to 8 months behind, it's nice to see new content and updates are still being made for the game. Yeah, that's like extra security. If you're on Switch, you know you got all the time up till where we are, and then anything they're going to do after that. You guys have like... Unless they just completely shut the crap down and just... But... If you're on Switch, you know you got a certain amount of stuff still coming. That's nice. I wish they would all line it all up, though. It'd be good for me. Instead of having to make different videos for Switch and hoping people watch it. It'd be cool if we were all just on the same stuff. That would be ideal. So that could happen eventually. I think they're working their way towards it. I think that's the goal eventually, right? Everybody to be on the same. Professor says, that was my thought. The Celestial Factions? Somebody said something about books. Maybe they could put different resources down there. Luca Blight is here. Supernova says Osha's Tome, Vash gone, Firebomb, and Cedric. All blue summons Bombot to be eaten by Vash. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. Chad says they could expand the world map either to the south or to the east past the other volcano. Ooh, I got a major orb. Stinky green bomb. Professor says Amazon users shut off your auto updates, so 6.3, yeah, for sure. Supernova says my fun team is not for world events, though. Yeah, I'll check it out, maybe. Let me see how the... I gotta catch up in chat, and we'll see if I can fit it in here. I gotta do the Nintendo Switch thing before I do that. But if we're still streaming, just remind me to try your team. So I like to try your guys' teams. So kind of remind me, like, a little, like in a, you know, like 15, 20, 30 minutes. Because I want to do the Switch thing. Glorfindel says, I heard they were teaming up with the makers of Farmville, so you bash a few goblins after planting spuds and cabbages, set troops to guard your crops and stuff. I don't know if you're joking or not, but that I always kind of wanted to play one of those type of games. I just never have. Like an Animal Crossing, Farmville, whatever. Kind of interesting. Never done it, though. James says Legends Reborn could be new versions of older legendaries. Professor says Legends Reborn, Luther gets a facelift. King says, I'm wondering about Broken Spire rework or whatever. I'm just excited for it. They did like a, I think it was Pan's Veil. They just like kind of went through and nerfed and buffed some troops. I think. IIRC. Gems of Cabbage, yeah. They should make them boobs. Imperial, maybe the vault fix will be turning excess Cedrics into something else. That'd be cool. Pizza time! Supernova says, I broke Farmville by planting tiger bulbs so I could make 1 million gold a day. Holy cow. You found a exploit. Got that game on lock. Boom, boom. Alright, I hate when they do this to my team. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. You should get up your Zul'Goth then, you know. Why'd I do that? Here we go. Now we just get up Zul. Could probably kill them with skulls, though. Hit him with the Flammifer. Oh yeah, that's cool though. Now I got my Fireblade back up there. Thank you for killing that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now I can Fireblade your face. Hellcrag class construct, my guess. That'd be great. Because aren't the Guardians all kind of aren't they construct? Like one of them doesn't have a class. It would be like I think it's like cunning and persistence or something. Like persistence doesn't have a war gear and cunning doesn't have construct. So that'd be cool. It would make those guardians better. I know you can do Raksha with cunning, but that's doesn't work good because it's fire class. I don't know. I think I know what I'm talking about. I just know I always want a construct class for something. Let's do Lep. Get out of here. Hellgate is a faction. New class. I hope a new class. Journey is coming soon too, says Pizza Time. King says, I think the last Halloween we got a crazy adventure board with lots of deeds and Imperials. Yeah, we got that Soul Harvest. It's where you made Trick and Treat, and there was that Flesh whatever legendary troop, and it was okay. It was more exciting before it happened. Then when it happened, it was kind of like, oh, okay. But it was still kind of fun. Beg for Mercy, what up? Funkytown, Texas. Supernova says, wouldn't be nice we could know what's in the Soulforge for the next year so I'll know when to spend diamonds more efficiently. They don't want that, man, because they want people to waste and spend money. Like anytime you think of something that makes like complete sense that they should do, if it has anything to do with resources and not wasting resources, they don't do it. And they know it's a good idea, but they're not going to do things like that because they want you to get frustrated and spend money. Like, there's other things exactly like that, what you just said, that I can't think of at the moment, but to where they don't care, even though it makes perfect sense. Like, what is it? Like yelling at you when there's a new mythic in the drop table and you already got it, but you don't know that it's the only mythic, and you keep throwing and throwing and throwing keys, and you happen to get like the new mythic again. which you thought you were going to get a different one. And they do tell you it's exclusive, but they don't, like, scream it at you when you're throwing more keys. Like, of course they're not going to do that. They want you to keep throwing keys. Get 3 Tor asses and waste all your keys, right? So, I don't think they're going to do anything to where it helps you not, like, tell you the schedule for the Soulforge. It's RNG. And that's always their excuse, like, RNG, you know? But their real reasoning is, well, you know, maybe they'll buy this Mythic and then the good one will come in. They won't have it. Then they'll spend money so they can get the good one. Or we'll just sell them the good one. Anytime something sounds super obvious that they should do, usually it's like they want you to be confused or impatient. Even though it makes complete sense. They're gonna keep you a little bit confused. Come on, Zul'Goth. Let's go, buddy. Fall Guys. How come you haven't liked this video? Come on. Yeah, let's see it go up by 1. That's always fun. If there's a lurker out there who hasn't hit like yet, hit like. Put it to... I see it at 25. Let's make it 26. You'll be a legend. Like the Professor, who's a freaking legend of the channel. The Professor with the $4. He is the... I don't know. What do you want to be, man? Usually it's like the person walking around slapping people, giving them water and crackers and stuff and peanuts. Or you can shovel the shite. Or you can kick bandits, or you can fire off rocket launchers. Or you can ride the hoverboard. Whatever you want. You decide. 14, but appreciate it so much. You're a freaking legend. The Professor. Everybody toot your horns. Get those Sharpie pens out. You'll never take a shower again. Because the Professor is going to sign your chest. He's like Tom Cruise. Pizza Time says my liking finger is cramped. Oh, it went up. Whoever did that, you're a legend. 30 likes now. Boom. You're the best. We saw it happen. I knew you could do it. Yeah, thank you, Pizza Time. Pizza Time's one of them. But somebody out there did it. Appreciate you. Glorfindel says, clear the dance floor. Here comes the Professor. Saturday Night Fever. Chad, you're funny. That happened the last time. Somebody did unliked and then hit like again, like while I was saying it. It was kind of funny. Pizza Time says, I'm almost power level 27 on Zhejian. Nice. It's going to be a Delve Pass, says Beg. That's a great guess. Because anytime, just put Pass after something, and that's a great guess. Delve Pass, New Kingdom Pass, Campaign Pass, Journey Pass. Just anything, just put Pass on the end, and you got a good guess. New Mythic Pass. James says maybe with one of the updates in the roadmap, they will update the treasure map game. I hope so. I hate treasure map. Glorfindel says, Legends Reborn is a new collection of old WWF stars troops. Wonder who the Mythics would be, and would they include Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee? Or, didn't, like, Puzzle Quest come out before Gems of War? Are there any, like, Puzzle Quest characters they could bring into the game? If we're thinking along those lines. Like WWE, they bring in, like, Dusty Rhodes with his polka dot singlet and his freaking elbow. Sapphire. American dream. Bing, 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 bing. He's just a common man. I forget how it goes. That was the best. I remember when he come out dancing and stuff. He's like overweight. Jiggling, talking about moves. Jiggling all over the place, and he didn't even give a crap, man. That was the best. He didn't even care. He would dance his butt off. He was so chubby, wearing like a tight singlet, polka dots on it. And he didn't even he didn't care about nobody, man. He was shaking his butt. That was the best. I wish I was that confident. Walk out down an aisle with music blaring, shaking my chubby butt. He was the man. He do that elbow where he like do a little. That was the best. Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire. America dream. First aid for the rest of the train. That's cool. Yeah, we need a doctor on the train. Doctor for we're partying too hard. Somebody to hand out water for all the drunk people. You need some water and crackers, sir. You've had too much. Try some coffee and water. That's what people say to people when they're drinking too much, you know? You need a little bit of water, maybe some coffee. Yeah, just, it tastes good. A little coffee. I think you need a little coffee there, buddy. A little water. Some crackers. Not because, you keep drinking and stuff, but I think you need a little bit of water, crackers, some coffee. Also, just do both. You don't have to stop, but, do both. Or go lay down, Throwing all over yourself. Go lay down. Just get it all out first. We don't want to... I don't know. I don't drink very much. I used to, though, back in the day, of course. Pizza time. Maybe save up to 12,000 or so diamonds. That way you'll be prepared for a while. That's a good idea. I reckon Chuck Norris would kick King Gobtruffle's hairy green ass. Vlad says Drakzum doesn't have a dragon troop, so they might give them a new mythic there. That'd be cool. And what up, Vlad? How's it going? Chat says, I don't know, once Gobtruffle starts looping, Chuck might not be able to counter that. Yeah. The hangover burger? That sounds good. Like lots of grease, bacon and eggs on it or something. I've never tried a burger with eggs on it. I kind of want to. It just never seems like the right time to try it. I don't know. A Royale with cheese or whatever it's called. Pulp Fiction. Is that what that is? But anyway, let's go over the Nintendo Switch before it's too late. We're at 1 hour and 13 minutes here, so I can try to remember. Let me go to Discord and pull it up. What do we have in the Soulforge for... Okay. I gotta find the message here. 1 second. It was Feedle. Shout out to Feedle. And he showed me all the troops that are in the Nintendo Switch Soulforge. So I got weapons here. We got, ooh. Yeah, I knew the Jar of Eyes would be there. Shout out to the Jar of Eyes, first of all. Okay, so... let's go to my troops. This is going to be just for Nintendo Switch here, just for a minute. So you don't have to run away. It's going to take me like 5 minutes or less here. But for Nintendo Switch... yeah, base rarity. Alright, here's the Soulforge mythics that they have right now. They have... hold on. Will of Nisha. Will of Nisha. Mamba Sira. Will of Nisha, Mamba Sira. Are we missing one here, man? I see Will of Nisha, Obsidious, Mamba Sira. I think he missed one. Maybe, do they only have 3? Did we used to only get 3 mythics? I can't remember. Mamba Sira, Will of Nisha, Obsidious, Elima Grim. Okay, he just forgot to put it in the picture, but that's fine. He put it in the text. Okay, so Mamba Sira, Will of Nisha. Alphabet Obsidius, and Elamagrim. And this will be its own video next time. It's just the Gems of War Developer Roadmap 2022 kind of threw me off this week, so I was going to do this in its own video. But yeah, Elamagrim, Obsidius, Will of Nisha, and Mabasira. So my opinion, Obsidius is the highest out of those, the most useful. But his usefulness has gone down recently, but I don't think that matters to Nintendo Switch because I don't think they have Elementalist yet. But he is the best stunner in the game, and back in the day he was definitely a top 10 when he came out. He's probably not a top 10 anymore on our timeline, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. On our timeline, he's probably just fallen out of the top 10 recently because of Elementalist and just all these new troops coming out that are awesome. Like Ironhawk and Flaming Oni and Lord of Slaughter, and, you know, there's been a few lately. I'm probably missing a big one that I'm not even saying. But he would be your #1 priority, and he's a borderline top 10 probably on Switch. So, but he's pretty good in like Guild Wars and stuff, especially if we're acting like it's 9 months ago on their timeline right now. It's a pretty good mythic. If you have like 6,000 or more diamonds, you might want to consider it. I'm just afraid something awesome will come out the next time, but who knows. Anyway, for Nintendo Switch, this is a top 10 mythic most likely, and if you don't have it, it's the best stunner in the game. And he's on quite a couple of my Guild Wars teams still to this day. Next would probably be Mabasira. Is not great. Just damage. Pretty average. Will of Nisha, pretty average. I think her kingdom, though, is like the thing. Silverglade Mythic. Silverglade's a magic kingdom. Just keep that in mind. I mean, if it's going to be the difference between you getting a stat or not, like that's cool. But if it's the difference between you getting like a tiny percentage of tribute or not, then I wouldn't waste 4,000 diamonds just on a kingdom star. Just see what you're going to get for it. If you get the mythic, see what you're going to receive from that from your stars. Some people go too wild about, oh, it's the mythic from the kingdom I can get. You're getting like point whatever % of a chance at a tribute. Like, it's cool to invest in your future and everything, but what if Ironhawk comes next week? What if Wild Queen or High King Irongut, and you're investing in a Silverglade Mythic just for a star that might be like a little bit of % chance at a tribute? Like, make sure it's worth it. But I don't know, man. Just Obsidius, best stunner in the game for you guys. Will of Nisha, Silverglade Mythic, Magic Kingdom Mythic. But Elamagrim and Will of Nisha might be pretty close. Elamagrim is the other one. Mabasira is definitely last, though. But Elamagrim's fun. It's a dragon. You can loop with it. You can do a purple kind of loopy thing. You just have to have burning enemies, so whether that's like Zul'Goth or Infernus or some other way to burn, then you can make like a nice little purple loop. People like dragons, so he's one of the coolest dragons. I like Ishtara slightly better. I think Davinia is slightly better, but Elamagrim, definitely a top 10 dragon, top 7, 5 dragon, whatever you want to say. I used to use it quite a bit for its looping, and it's a cool dragon that hits all enemies. So, but I would save your diamonds on. Yeah, I think Obsidius is the only good craft for Nintendo Switch this week, honestly. And then we have Holy Saint Astra, Scylla, Umberwolf, and King Salinas. So you got two 50% start legendaries there if you don't have them. So you need to just, that's the thing to say about those. So Holy Saint Astra is a 50% start for humans. So if you don't have it yet, look at your humans, you know. Who's the best human? So you can 50% start all these troops. Like Tesla, who is probably the main culprit the thing that Holy Saint Astra is used the most for is to half mana start Tesla. So if you have Tesla and you don't have Holy Saint Astra, it might be worth investing the diamonds. But she's not like a top 10 legendary. She's just a 50% start legendary, so that's up to you there. Tesla's a really good legendary though, so this is like the thing that goes with her. What was the other one? King Salinas. He's another 50% start legendary. King Salinas. Oh, I'm on humans. Clear filter. Let's do A to Z. I'll go down to K. Sorry if you're not on Switch right now. I'm trying to hurry it up here. King Salinas, where you at? There he is. He is a wild folk 50% start. So like Pan. Who else is a wild folk? Queen Beatrix, right? Isn't that a wild folk? So it's kind of like dependent on what troops you have in those typings. Scourge of Honor, the Wild Queen, Queen Beatrix, Pan. You know? So if you happen to have like 2 Scourge of Honor for some reason, or you love the Wild Queen, or you want to try to force Pan in there for some reason, or you love TNE, or, you know, Queen Beatrix is awesome. I don't really use King Salinas with Queen Beatrix very often, but it's an option. I think he's mostly used for like Scourge of Honor and Pan or something like that. But yeah, another 50% start option. You want to collect all those 50% starters. But not a top 10 once again. You could keep saving your diamonds. If you don't have a wild folk that you want a 50% start anyway, like just pass on it. Like I said, I don't use it with Queen Beatrix that much to where I'm like, oh my god, you have to get King Salinas. Like, no. Not really. Just it's a 50% start troop. Scylla goes with the Skull Waterfall team. So if you want to make the Skull Waterfall team, which is really fun, Scylla is on there. She has a Deadly Waters. I could show that real quick. I don't know where I would go, but... Oh, we could do the vault. Show the Skull Waterfall. I'm sure you all know about this team by now, but... This is where Scylla comes into play. Plus the World Record Difficulty 12 Explorer team. I think she's on that as well. So she's also notable, but not a top 10. And then Umberwolf used to be important, but he's no longer that important. He used to be on the #1 soul farming team in the game, but he does have a Darkstorm. He is kind of fun. He's not bad or anything. He's just not a top priority. So 2 50% starters and Scylla, they're just notable, not like must-haves. I'd say Obsidius is still like the must... Obsidius and Jar of Ice, so there you go. Nintendo Switch Soulforge, Obsidius, Jar of Eyes, TLDR. Wish you would quit dodging me, you freak. Yellow, brown, green. This team's slow to start, but once it gets going, it's like one of the funnest teams in the game. Especially when they don't mix you up like that. Slow to start sometimes, but it's still really fun when it works. When you see it do what it's supposed to do, it's pretty fun. Just gonna get the green. I need this to happen here. There we go. But it didn't really show its butt there. It kind of took a nap, but we'll let it show its butt for you. Just give me a second. But that's about it for Nintendo Switch. So I would say Jar of Eyes and Obsidius are your targets this week. The rest of the weapons are kind of ho-hum. Screaming Tome is like one of those that makes 2 colors for a typing. It's okay. But yeah, Jar of Eyes and Obsidius, so... Alright, that's it for Nintendo Switch, from like 1:13 to 1:24. I went like twice as long as I wanted to, but it's okay. First time. Why'd I take red? What am I doing? I need brown, yellow, and green. Alright, let's catch up in the chat now. Alright, pizza time later, man. Frittata. Egg boiled on top, poached on top. Elgin says, I did not know about this team and wondering what the heck to do with TPK. No Doomglaive or Wrath, though. Oh, no. Aw, man. Yeah, those are, like... Doomed Glaive is really important to have, I would say, but the Possessed King, he used to be, like, almost a top 10 back in the day. I think I had him at, like, the 10 slot when I made a top 10 Mythics, like, in 2018 or 19 or something. Just because of unstable possession. It was really fun. It was really useful back in the day. It's just kind of outclassed these days. He's a cool troop, though. Oh, I should have done my Wrath. Got excited about the skulls. Did you see how, like, keeps falling? Skull waterfall. Kind of fun. Very fun. Oh, except for when they dodge, but we can do this. You'll see it. We'll keep using it so we can show what it really can do. I might not have the right medals on, too. Can't seem to slot them anywhere that makes sense. TPK is like your fourth one of those types, like Ulor, like Vernalis, like Queen Aurora, like the Archdeva, kinda. He's not like specifically synergetic with anything except for this, maybe. He's just like when you have like a three-man team and you're just, what do I do now? Like, I don't even know what to put on the end of this team. And you just come up with like a really good three, like a trio. Throw him on the end. Especially like a looping team that does a lot of extra turns. There's no like real specific team for Possessed King except for this one right here, really. Every 4 or 5 match he explodes the board, like he explodes 2 random gems on 4 or 5 gem matches. So you see that? Boom, boom. So he's helping you with your mana every time he does that. A little bit extra. You never want to shoot them off because he'll change them into something else. They'll get more HP or they'll just be more annoying. Like, you just use them for his trait. I mean, sometimes you might fire him off to like finish things off, but most of the time you don't even cast his spell. He's one of those types. Scylla, sometimes she'll get an instant kill. She's got 25% chance to kill, which is always fun. Let's get Wrath. Let's just use the skulls. See that right there? Kept going. Sometimes it'll go for freaking 30 seconds. Exploding and skulls and skulls and exploding and skulls and exploding. Yeah, he's one of those dudes. He's just, it's kind of like Obsidious. Obsidious, you just kind of, you never cast him really, you just use him for his third trait. But Obsidious is like the king of that. Stun. Like stunning life and death, or stunning things that are annoying, that have extra turns on them and stuff. Like, sometimes you really badly need a stun for certain like Guild Wars battles, and it's almost a must. Especially on Nintendo Switch where they don't have Elementalist, because these days, almost every Guild Wars team, you might as well just put Elementalist on it. That's what I'm discovering. I might as well just put Elementalist as every single Guild Wars team. There's almost no thought involved anymore. It's not like Slayer here and Sunspear there and Titan here and Frost Mage there. It's Elementalist, 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 Elementalist. We lost our Wrath. That's doesn't happen very often. Now what? We just win with the Doomed Glaive, I guess. which we have. And we're still fine, no big deal. Wrath's a pretty good legendary. I think he's overlooked sometimes. He's probably a top 10. Good old Wrath. I don't talk about Wrath very much, but he looks awesome. Transform blue gems to brown, and he transforms yellow to skulls. That's always nice. He enrages all allies and burns all enemies. Does tons of stuff as a legendary. And Cataclysm. Explode 2 random gems when I deal skull damage. Infernal Armor. Reflect 25% of skull damage. And he's immune to burning and fairy fire. So, just a very, very super solid legendary. Probably right there at the 10, 11, 12, 9 area for legendary. Vlad says, I love the Skull Waterfall team. Me too, it's so satisfying. Like, I should make a video of the most satisfying teams or something. It would be Zul'Goth with Fireblade and Skull Waterfall. I don't know, sometimes like Gob Truffle's satisfying. You just loop them to death and they never get a turn. Same with like Ironhawk, they don't even cast. But there's a different kind of satisfying when it's like a Skull Waterfall. It feels like you kind of manipulated the game into, like, look at that. Look at that. That was like for a while. And it can do longer. If you get lucky, it'll go even further than that. Because every skull match is blowing up. And every time you make an extra turn, it's blowing up too. And then you have like all those conversions. So almost every time you do anything, it's gonna cascade. You almost get like 3 cascades every time you do move an inch. It's not like the best team ever, it's just like fun. It's like the funnest team ever, probably. You're not gonna win, be undefeated, and... yeah. But it's really fun. Like, watch this. Didn't happen, but we still got this. Still our turn. We're still doing things. Still our turn. Stuff's still happening. Boom, they're dead. I don't think they even got a turn there. Major Orb of Chaos. Ooh, I got a blue. And I don't even, like, I have Nisha medals on, too. Like, you could definitely go with, like, Seasons and Anu. Show this team with its full potential here. I don't think the class really matters. You could probably make it even better with the right class. I'm using Frost Mage. I mean, you could do something else. It's cool, though, that you don't need a certain class. You can level up classes if you want. Like, I don't even know why I have Frost Mage. But I'm just going to keep it like that for now. But I might change it to, like, Bard or something just to level it. But if I was ever going to, like, continuously use this for a long period of time instead of just showing it off. So when you take skulls, you get an explosion. Especially, if they dodge it, I don't think you do, but... So I get a little bit of mana even when I'm taking skulls. Green and brown, that's what we need. Once again, explosion and damage. Let's do that. Extra turn. Cascade. We got this. And they're dead. Gems, gold, Cedric. I wish you'd go away, Cedric. What are you doing? Get out of here. Ooh, dang, it's 2 o'clock. Let's see. I could probably go another... I don't know. Probably getting towards the tail end of the live stream, though. Just by the way. Extra turn. Look at that explosion. Ooh, yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah. Every time I, like, call it out, it doesn't do it. But it's still my turn. And it's still my turn. Do we have Wrath? No, but we have this. So, you know what I mean? The hard part's getting it up, and then... But you got the extra turn explosion, you got the skull explosion, you got the conversions. Little Medal of Anu. So that's what you kind of hope for at the start of a battle, like what just happened there. Then we're hoping the board kind of makes it so we can get like this, you know, like here we got this. But we should probably do this. Now we got Wrath. And we should have Doomed Glaive. So that was a pretty good battle for this team. Major Orb of Chaos. Will they reward me? No. They give me a stinky orange. A rotten orange. Oh, you don't have the Doomed Glaive? It's probably the best Doomed weapon in my opinion. It's used, like on this team, it's used on my Green Guild Wars team, it's used on, it's like the best weapon for the Gob Truffle Shuffle. It's multi-uses. Some of the other best Doomed weapons are only used for like 1 or 2 teams. This one is used for like at least 3 teams. So it's probably the best Doomed weapon in the game. It's out of usefulness. And it also has, like, I think an entangle or something. Yeah, tangling. So it doesn't backfire as hard as some of the other ones. A Leaf Storm. So that's why it's the best Doomed weapon in the game. Got our little explosion off the skulls. Go yellow, hope for yellow sky. Ooh, we got it. That's why you do those types of things. You gotta hope for stuff from the sky sometimes. We got our Wrath down here. And we have this big brown. That was sweet. And we have what? Got Wrath right here. Sometimes it'll keep going even when the battle's over and you're like, that's cool, but let's go. 120 gems. Vlad says, oh yeah, I use Tidecaller class. That's a top 10 class. You might be right. I've never thought about... I've done top 5 before. I don't know if I've... We did those community tab. I don't know if Tidecaller was up there or not. Tidecollar's not bad though. It's definitely not like one of the worst. Supernova says Guild Wars is paradoxical. You want the perfect defense, but you also want the perfect offense, which turns into the spear and shield paradox. Glorfindel says, I've been experimenting with the dogs. Scroll. Have you an interesting team using them? I use Scroll Reborn, Forest Guardian, Pan, and Anu Scepter, which is fun, but you have all troops. I don't really mess with those, but we could. Elgin says, I've just never seen the glaive come up anywhere. You really like Scroll Reborn? Supernova says, Greed, Leprechaun, Egg Thief, and Zool is pretty satisfying also. Yeah, who had the team earlier? Was that you, Supernova? Did you want me to try a team real quick before I get off here? Reynaldo says weapons are tied to kingdoms. You have to be the right kingdom to come across forge a particular weapon. Doom Glaive is Magrim Woods. Yeah, if whoever said they had a team earlier, let me know. It was like a Bombot or something. We got Wrath, Wrath right here. Keep going, keep going. Ah, every time I say it. fun, though. That was fun. Nothing. D-Rock, what up, man? Spirit Fox, Forest Guardian Scroll, Beast Bow. For a scroll team. He always has good teams, so I'm sure it's good. Let's see. Brown and blue, yellow. We want yellow, brown, and green. Only reason I'm doing this team right now is because Nintendo Switch has Scylla, and I was showing what team uses Scylla, kinda. And it's fun to use this team anyway. Brown and yellow. Blue extra turn. Skulls. And nothing. Oh yeah, we got it right there. Almost missed it. I would have missed all that nice cascade action. Love it. Supernova says any class you want because no hero, just for getting weapon wins. Yeah, I don't think I missed a McGrim week yet. Been playing since late last year. I know the Doomglaive was in there recently. Not recently, but it's been in there. Of course. I could probably figure out when it was by looking at, like, thumbnails and stuff. But I probably won't, but, yeah. It is 900 diamonds. It's not crazy to think you're out of diamonds. Maybe, like, an Ironhawk happened and then Doomglaive right after or something. Like, I could see 900 diamonds isn't, like, a given. But you could, I think you could get 900 within a week if you really, really wanted to. It's kind of borderline, but if you started the week with any amount, 100, 200, 300, and you needed a doomed weapon desperately, I think you could get that 500, 600 between, like, doing your dungeon every day. There's events that have diamonds in them, buying the offer on Sunday with gems. You know, maybe doing a lot of vault keys. Like, you could get that 500, 600. Let's do one more of these. Greed, Leprechaun, Egg Thief, and Zool. I'll have to try that. We'll do that next. So I gotta go soon. We got the Wrath. We got the Wrath. We got the win. D-Rock says, sorry, been lurking since the beginning, but today is my second day back in the office. Oh, man. I guess a lot of people were working from home. They're probably back in the office now, huh? Alright, let me see if I have a spot open to try some of these teams. Yeah, here we go. I was tearing ass. Let's clear filter. Did I do everything I said I would do in this video? We did the roadmap, we did the Switch Soulforge. I did a little bit of world event. We did the pet. Did our cardio. Did vault keys. Yeah, I think I covered everything I wanted to. Let me find your team. Greed, Lep, Egg Thief, Zool. I've seen people using Greed and Egg Thief in a couple teams lately. Like, get the gold up so your Egg Thief can, you know, do its thing. Why don't you use the right button, Cinny? And learn your alphabet. Greed. There it is. Then Egg Thief is E, right there. I love Egg Thief. You don't need it anyway. You don't need it anyway. Leprechaun. This is for people that have Zul'Goth, so sorry if you don't. And I will be happy to celebrate when you do get it, because I'm sure you will. Yeah, no hero though, man. I don't know about no hero. I mean, if you have every single class to 100, I always kind of... That's the first thing that jumps out to me when people aren't using their hero. I think you should always use your hero. It's just your strongest troop. You're leveling classes. Even if you have all your classes at 100, like, the class adds so much to the team. Like, troops can only do so much. They got a spell, they got 3 traits. A hero has a weapon, right? With a billion freaking talents on it, right? So a weapon with all this stuff. Whatever weapon it is, I picked the first weapon there. A weapon with all, whatever else is on the weapon, plus the thing the weapon does, its spell. Then you have a class with traits, 3 traits, a talent tree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 talents. So that's what you're missing out on by not having your hero on your team. Your best troop with probably the highest stats. You got a weapon with a spell. The weapon has talents on it, like a bunch of talents. You got a class with 3 traits with a bunch of talents on it. Like, you're missing so much stuff by not using your hero. I know you just said it's just a fun team, but I mean, like, not just this team. Like, any team where somebody's not using their hero, I feel like you should always use your hero, even if you have every class at 100. It's just so much you get from doing it. You get the weapon spell, the weapon, all the talents on the weapon, the class's traits, all the stuff on the class. Your hero usually has the most stats. It's your best troop. For all those reasons I said twice, right? Did you say a banner? I'd probably do green and purple. We got purple, green, red. I like making banners. Can we minus yellow, maybe? No. Oh my gosh. Going all the way out. Okay, green. But they are empowered, so we don't have to. I think green's still good, though, for Egg Thief. Purple, we got 3 purple, so... Minus red, minus blue. What about brown? No brown? Are you kidding me? What banner? Kind of weird. Guess you can minus blue, but that sucks because Zul'Goth is mana blocked and everything else, except for blue. You don't want to do red because Egg Thief is your mana generator, so you don't want to minus red. So you can't minus red, you can't minus blue. I'm just gonna, let's just see. Double purple red, there we go, that might work. At least that does purple and red. And minus is the color we don't use. So I'd probably go with that. Alright, let's see what's up. After Greed casts, he's going to be blocking Egg Thief on green. But I don't want Egg Thief in first slot anyway. I don't know. Just thoughts I'm having as I look at this team. Okay, so... I would probably do Leprechaun first. Wait. Boosted by my gold, though. But 16's quite a bit. There's only 10, right? So you don't need to boost your gold for Leprechaun, right? But you'll gain 20 gold. Reason I'm thinking to do Leprechaun instead of Greed first is Greed won't block the green because he's already he's already up. So it can go straight to Egg Thief. Then we do Greed. Then we do Egg Thief, right? Then you just keep doing Egg Thief. Nice! That's cool, man. That's pretty cool. I like it. Just the absence of the hero, kind of. I wouldn't use this all the time for anything. That is kind of fun, though. And I did it on a vault key. That's cool. Supernova said, Osha's Tome, Vash, Firebomb, and Cedric. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this one more time. Green extra turn. Big blue. Yellow. Big old green. Now we can do greed, right? Let's do this blue first. Zul'Goth. Now we do greed to get our gold. But for most people, you always want your hero. I just don't want like some beginner like coming, seeing this team, and then using it for everything, and then they're kind of hurting themselves. So I gotta say this crap, even though it is fun and it's cool. This. You never know who's watching, right? Don't need greed anymore. Yeah, that's pretty fun, man. Ain't a lot of gold. Alright, let's try the other one you said. It was Osha's Tome. This would probably be the last thing I do, y'all. I'm pushing up against the hard out. Osha's Tome. Firebomb Cedric. Okay, what? Osha's Tome, Vash, Dagon, Firebomb, and Cedric. Vash, Dagon. Vash, Dagon. Where's he at? Right there. What else? Firebomb Cedric. Firebomb Cedric. And that's the right order and everything. Osha's Tome, Vash, Firebomb Cedric with whatever class. Vash is double blue yellow. Yeah, I like it. You can minus... maybe not. Let's start with full mana. You can minus red. You don't need the red. So you could do double yellow, blue, minus red. That way you're not minusing something you're using, like brown or green. You said whatever class. I'd probably start... I'd do like a 50% start. Maybe like... Let's just do Bard. It's a yellow class, and got a couple yellows. I know it's a 50% start. Alright, so what's the, what do you... Like, what's the... You're gonna use Vash Dagon on, like the bomb bots? Is that what you mean? Is that the, mechanics? You could put Cedric in for even more gold. Let's grab that blue. Now we do the purple, green. Green up here. Go Firebomb. And then Cedric's not up yet. We do this. I guess I'll just do that again. Come on now. There we go. Now this. I don't know. Am I like doing it wrong? Kill him with skulls, man. It's for like, maybe, is this for like difficulty 1 Explorer? Like quick. Stupid. Move me around. Sometimes it takes me a few times to figure out like what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Doesn't occur to me at first. Get rid of this freak. There we go. I know like on the soul farming team where you just, it's like difficulty 1 and you just pick your hero and like the battle's over. Like Vashtagon and Sacrificial Priest and stuff like that where they do damage based on like devouring your own troop. Usually that's for like difficulty 1 Explorer or something, just to hurry up and kill the whole other team. So I'm probably not using it like in the right spot, but like the soul farming team. Yeah. But yeah, I better go, y'all. Up against my heart out, but I really appreciate y'all. It's a pretty good live stream. Shout out to the legends, the Professor, Glorfindel, Elgin's Toy, Trey Bobuff, and Chad, aka Clip Bomb, getting that train out there on the tracks. I appreciate it, y'all. Freaking legends of the Sinnycool channel. You guys are the best. But yeah, gotta go. Remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. I'll put that timestamp in for the Switch Soulforge discussion. And going forward, I'll do a separate video for that. Just this week was weird with the roadmap thing. Kind of threw me off. But yeah, it was a good live stream. Thank y'all. Thank you for joining me today. Imperial Topaz, Elgin's Toy, Supernova, Glorfindel, D-Rock the Mother Effin' Savage, Chad, Clip Bomb, Supernova, D-Rock, Reynaldo, Supernova. Remember, Sinnycool, #3157 if you want to, the Discord. I know not everybody's on there. I don't even like it that much, really. I mean, I'm growing to like it, but before I was on Discord, I was only on there for like Everquest, and I didn't really care about it too much. But so I know how it is if you're not on there very much. Like, I get it, because I was like that. But if you want to send me private messages, that's the best place, because the comments, everybody sees it. Like, I don't really check my PS4 messages. Like, where else are we gonna? Yeah. So it's like the best place for like a private message if you have an idea or you want to send me some information that you don't want other people to see, etc. So I'll send you an invite. Send me a friend request, and I'll accept and send you an invite to the server. Reynaldo, Elgin's Toy, the legend, Vlad Mayback, the Professor, Vlad, L, Chad, Pizza Time, Reynaldo, Glorfindel, Maka Felix, Pizza Time, Professor, James Cartwright, Beg for Mercy, Trey Bobuff. Thanks again, Professor. DC United, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Maka. Pizza Time, Funky Town, Texas. King Forever. James, Supernova. Rain Man. Elgin's Toy, King Forever. Trying to find some different names, so I say everybody's name. Thanks again, Glorfindel. Jan S. Jan S was here. Elgin's is a legend. Maka Felix. King DSP, the other king. We got double kings up in here. The King of Spades and the King of Clubs. Crisp Purpose was here. Costas Vios. Hap. Or Habap. Or however you say it. Sorry, man. And David Canberra was the first person. Thank you so much, David Canberra. DC United. Everybody, if I missed your name, I'm sorry, but I try. Have a great day. You guys are the best. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's do it again. Live stream around noon. I'll put it on the Discord and on the community tab, so you don't have to miss out on those stupid YouTube notifications. So Discord, community tab. I may even throw it up on Twitter. I may even say something in the freaking global. But yeah, same time, same place tomorrow, same thing, live stream. Let's do it. You're the best. Peace out. Much love, Supernova. Later, Chad. Everybody. Later, Trey. Reynaldo. Peace out. Have a good day.